Hi again, YouTubers. So this is my face of the month video, and MJ is here. You'll say hi. Say, I like to stand now. And he is crawling around through the whole video, so I'm talking to him. He's not, because he's talking to me. What'd you see? See the mirror. And so I'm kind of impressed. I got this whole video done with him just kind of talking in the background and sitting down. He's got two teethers. See them? Yeah, say I got two teethers. Show me your teethers. Say I don't want to. So anyway, he's kind of climbing around, so I will do my hair later, and I don't pull my hair down at the end. But this is my face of the month. This is what I've been doing and loving it. Like, he loves this mirror. I don't think I've ever had more compliments on how my skin looks. Say hi, say I'm crawling now too. And I stand up on my own. Yeah. All right, guys, here we go. Hope you enjoy it. All right, so I'm gonna get started. And this face of the month is different than what I had done in the past, kind of. I should pull my mirror over, make sure it's out of your way. There we go. All right, so the first thing is the Giorgio Armani Master Corrector. I have this in the color 2, I think. It's the pinker of the two. Is it gonna mess up now? Then I have a little bit of darkness out here. So that's how much I put on of this. I tap that in just to where the darkness is. I don't bring it up under my eye. I just put it where that darkness is. If you hear him down here, he's kind of sucking on a bottle. He just woke up. And we are in the transition. So he's getting used to it. He holds his own bottle and his own sippy cup and all that. So, all right, that is the first thing. The second thing I've been using this month is the Makeup Forever HD High Definition in the color 120. I'm gonna try and remember and say colors because people ask me all the time. Sigma F80. And all I do is I take it and I put one pump on this. And I start on my cheeks. And I go in downward strokes first. And I kind of do my face in sections. One pump, same thing. Other side. So what do you guys think of, people have asked me like for favorite products and like to tell you about products that I use with MJ, or like cameras or things like that, like his video camera. Sorry, speaking of which, I'm remembering to turn that off. What do you guys think? I was thinking of doing just like around the 5th, which every month he, that was when he was born, like doing just a video that's not having anything to do with makeup, but just, and I'll title it with, MJ's update or whatever, so that, because people wanted to know information on things I use, but I don't feel like that is something to continually put in these type of videos. So let me know if you think that's something you'd be interested in or not. And I think I'll try to, I think I just put too much on this brush this time. I don't need that much more. And I think I'll try to do that, but let me know your thoughts. And if it's something you're interested in, then we will see how that goes. If not, then. And I don't want to start another channel is my whole thing. And then I put a very tiny like dot on there. And I put that on the one dark spot I have that I have always had. It doesn't matter how many laser treatments, peels, whatever I get, it is always there. And I just tap that in. So this month is totally different from any other month. It's really weird. Like, I changed a lot of different things. Next thing is the Laura Mercier Secret Concealer number 2. And the Laura Mercier Concealer Brush. They came with it. Secret Camouflage, that's what it's called. So I put some on the brush. Oh, that's too much. So I'm going to start at the outside corner and bring it down. I usually start on the inside corner, but I had too much on it for that. Bring it down to a point, and then I just put more where the darkness is. And kind of smooth it in and fill in the V. And I have to play with this a lot of times. Sometimes I do it right on the first shot, sometimes I have to play around with it. It's makeup. This is what we do. So anyway, I kind of, what? I hear you. So that's it. That's all I put on there. And then I just go through and tap it on and I bring it up to my lash line. So I look up a little bit while I do that. There's a toy that plays music too, so if you hear that. He likes to talk. He thinks I'm talking to him, probably. I would assume. That's what I would think if I was sitting down there. So I kind of do this. And I feel like I've gotten so many compliments on my skin since I started doing this that it's really just kind of working for me. So that's that part. Kind of check out if there's any spots. If there's anything left on the brush, I put a little bit more right on that spot. But if I don't have anything, then so be it. Take Makeup Forever HD powder. And I take a MAC puff. And you can just throw these in the wash, guys. That's what I do. I tap some of this out. It's not the easiest thing to get out. And I take the puff and I roll it in. And then I just pat that on to where I did the V. What? What you doing? This stuff's hard to get out. And this is just a sample size of the HD. Then I put a little bit just on my nose and just up on my forehead. Yeah, yeah. All right, next thing I take is my Laura Mercier Real Sand, is the color that is working for me right now. Tap a little bit of that into the cap, move it around a little bit. I use the same puff and I roll this onto my forehead. Yeah? What? I roll this kind of everywhere else on my face except for the area. What you talking about? So I'm not using as much mineral product with this. So that's that part. Then I take this little Makeup Forever HD brush and I just kind of tap it off. Any excess. With a quick once over. Oh, Too Faced. I use the milk chocolate one right now. I'm not really I can get away with the other one. And it's Sephora 55. Ooh. 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 So, realize how ridiculous that must sound actually now sitting here. And I just do the same thing. I start on the contours of my cheeks and bring it up onto my forehead. And I do that until I'm comfortable with the color. Bring some down my neck. I feel like my forehead needs a little bit more. Sometimes I put a little bit on my nose and chin. That's that. The two blushes I have been using. Oh, just threw them around, sorry. Oh, I'm sitting up. Here you go. Lost that. There you go. He is crawling and sitting and all kinds of stuff. Our two NARS blushes. I have Orgasm and Outlaw, and I'll explain how I use them. Orgasm is the first one that I grab, and I use a Sigma F40 brush. I get this on the brush, smile, and then I just use this kind of where the contour is on up. What she got? Okay, then I use the Outlaw, which is a darker, like pinkish red. I just use it on my apples. Every once in a while, bring it out a little bit. Laura Mercier Starlight highlighting powder. You do not need much of this, guys. Same brush that I was using. Get it on the brush. And I just put it on my cheekbones. Just lightly swipe it. You can see the difference between those two right there. Like, I turn that so it's only one circle opening. And then tap it out. And that's all I need. And you put a little bit down by my Cupid's bow. That is that. All right. What are you doing? For eyes, I've been using the Makeup Forever Aqua Brow in the color 15. Put a little bit on my palette. I use a Smashbox dual-ended brush that came with something I got years ago, and it doesn't have a name to it, but I use the angled edge. What? And I'm going to apologize if I fall out of shot. I'm going to try and stay, and I'll start with this side. I start down at the bottom. Oh, that wasn't a good one. And bring it up to the point, like kind of the point, and then down. You do not need much of this product at all. Then I do the top side up to that arch. That's it. Point arch. Yeah? What you got over there? Just playing with my shoes. So you can see the differences right there. What you got? Same thing with the other side. I'm having issues with... Yeah? What you trying to get? So, I do this, and then same thing on this side. And it looks kind of harsh, but I'm going to go back and soften it. But I let this sit for a little bit, like while I finish my eyes, and then I go back to it, and I think that makes a difference. Hey, where are you going? Yeah? My little container that has Fix Plus in it, put 1 squirt in the lid, and I dop the other side of that brush into that lid to get it wet. Laura Mercier Black Ebony Eyeliner is what it says. Everyone asks me when I say pan liner what I'm talking about, and this is what it is. So I get that wet, and you can see the difference now. And I start with my tight line, not just my waterline. I'm tight lining, getting up into the lash line. And then I take the same product and just go up real close to my lash line on top as well. But I don't take it all the way in on the lid. What you doing? Here. There you go. And then I do the same thing on the other side. See if I can get through this without him wanting to go somewhere or do something else. If I need to, I wet the brush a little bit more. In this video, I forgot about this, I will show you guys that mascara trick that I've been talking about. That has made a huge difference in my mascara application and the way it looks. Plus, I've been doing Latisse, so that's my liner. Crazy man. What are you doing down there? What you doing down there? I have been using Bare Minerals in Bare Skin and a Sigma E25 brush. Get just whatever's on the lid on it, and I tap it off, and I'm just using this in my crease, just for a little bit of dimension. You can hear him grunting down there as he thinks of things and as he's trying to get at things. Isn't that funny? He jabbers a lot now, like just nonsense noise. So that's what I use there. Next thing is mascara. Oh, you know what? No. Next thing is I use a little, where is it? Kirkland spoolie, and I soften this, especially in the beginning, like in the where it starts, the pointed area, so it doesn't look so harsh. I hope you can see where that softens it up. Lancome Cils Booster. I have a small one that I started using at Christmas that was a sample size that I don't want to go bad because I love this stuff, so I'm using this one up before I open my new one. I put a very light coating of this on. And then, here's part of the trick. I go in with, this is from Real Techniques, and it is a lash comb that has a metal comb on this end. Pretty cool. And I use the metal comb part to separate my lashes. Be very careful with this, guys. I mean, it's not gonna like poke your eye out, but you just wanna obviously be more careful. And I wipe it off in between each one. And it really, really separates them. CoverGirl Lash Exact in black, whatever the black color is. You can already start to see the difference. Now, sometimes when, and today I don't have time, but when I have time, I'll actually, Goss Makeup Artist is the one that I learned this from. He actually puts the mascara on that metal part, which if I have time, I'll do that. But most days with little Mr. down here, MJ, climbing around, I don't really have the time to do that. So this is what my version is and how it works for me. But he's got a great video on like mascara and separating or getting the best lashes. I don't know. Same thing. Go through while it's still damp. And comb them through it, and you should already be able to see the difference between the two eyes. Just pulling my trip. Again, same thing with, and I hold it pretty close so that I can get a good handle on it. So then there's one last part to that, and I'll do that in just a minute. Hey, no thank you, that was mine. Thank you, got to the trash can, so we're moving that. I have been using MAC Stripdown. I need a new one. Where are you going? Sorry, guys. Oh, there you go. Here you go. Here. Here. Here you go. Here you go. So that was that. And then I have been using the Chanel Superstition. Oops, wrong one. Grab Mademoiselle. Sorry. To fill it in. Then Stila Kitten Gloss that was sent to me. I've been liking this a lot. What are you doing? Alright, that's the gloss. I then, now that my lashes have dried for a little bit, I take the curler and I clamp it once and I wait about 10 or 15 seconds. And after I'm done all this, by the way, I do my Skin to Navia spray, but I tend to wait like 5 minutes if I can. Like while I'm cleaning my makeup brushes, I see if you can see the difference in those two. Hopefully you guys are liking my lighting better now too. Do the same thing on this eye. And it's really, really made my lashes just, and since you're doing such a thin coat of mascara and then you're separating it out, it doesn't stick to the lash curler. Like I pulled it right off. Like I used to try and do that and it made it such a mess. So I think it makes a huge, huge difference. So I wait like 5 minutes and then I do my, shake it up after I'm done with my makeup brushes and stuff like that. And I do my spray and let it dry, and that's it. So I got through this whole video with him climbing around. I'm kind of impressed with myself because most times I stop, obviously, and when I'm doing it myself and he's just sitting here. So that is my face of the month. Oh, I gotta do something with my hair. That's next. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about the lighting. I think it's doing better. I think you can see the colors a little bit better. And this has just been my kind of more like, I don't know, my skin. Everybody says my skin looks better, which I think that's impressive because they're not saying my makeup looks better. They're saying my skin looks better. So something about this is working. So you guys let me know what you think, and thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.